top of each other.
Well, here we go. First semi-final of the fourth qualifier. The first one of this new split, the second split, the final split here in OCE. And as we said, so much on the line. The first time we're able to see this new Pioneers lineup really fully tested against the best team currently in OCE.
It's also a massive test for the Power roster. Are they able to continue on one approaching the play on top of two of his teammates? And you know more than anybody else, Fever has historically kind of fixed a lot of rotations by being a more passive player, by willing to stay back and control the defense. And look at this, Pioneers get the first goal.
He was the band-aid for the Renegades, Yummy, but Pioneers are ripping it right off early here. Look at that, the bump on the backboard, securing the fat. It's a fine line you do walk when you can overcommit, double commit, especially when they lose a bit of trust and when they haven't had the best weekend. Things like this can happen. Torso so awkward on the line. He opts to just catch it with no boost. And Super Lucky, well, he's just going to 50 that one right through.
It was hugely a boost advantage here. I mean, Amphis had more boost than the entire team of Power.
They did what they were set out. You know, they had that goal. It was clear last split. They wanted to be the first team to have the perfect split. They wanted to be the clear best team in the region. They got that. They accomplished it. But now they've got to climb that mountain again, and there's a lot of hungry teams like Pioneers they've got to face.
Worked well because Banana Head won the 50, but if that didn't go Power's favour, they had sent all three members onto the opposing backboard. So risk pays off this time. Question will be, can that continue for Power as they need to still get one more goal without letting in any into their own net? And speaking of, a massive mistake.
Yeah, and they just lost the kickoff. Double commit on the first save. There's the beat, and Banana Head goes. He gets bumped. Torsos whiffs, and nothing that Power can do about that one. Just that again. I said it about 18 times with Morgie on Friday watching this team Power. Uncharacteristic is just the only way I can describe, the way they're playing. Just individual mistakes. A lot of it's not even their structural positioning. It's just, well, FIFA doesn't miss that. He doesn't cause another mistake defensively, but 4 goals on the board. Super lucky. He's going to get a hat trick. 2 minutes to go in game number 1.
That's an insane flick from Fiber.
Already, in a semi-final when you'd think they've warmed up into the tournament. 3 days now of play. And they've conceded 4 in game 1. Make that 5. Make that 5. Super lucky. Just doing a nice little pirouette in the air, and Fiber takes it off him. Another double commit from Team Power. Just throwing the kitchen sink, Yummy, for no reason at all. Wowee. Again, well, maybe we need to throw Jimmer under the spotlight. Is this the play style that they want to be playing? I know when they're at their best, Yummy, one of their biggest advantages, one of their biggest strengths last split, and that's just 6. Let's just keep talking about it. One of their biggest strengths last split was, how they did sit close to each other. They were, taking the ball off, almost like K-Corp do, their little air dribble bump pass plays, but
always looking to be as close to the ball as possible, and in multiple of those goals we saw in the replay, somebody's crept up on front post exactly where Jake would like them, and we know he retired for a reason. They need to start at least rotating a little bit wider, give each other some space just so they can cover a second.
In game number 2, Torsos with space. Oh, he's just been dusted, and Fiber, can he get a doozy dish? He's kicked it out too far off the wall. He wanted to find Amphis. And the chance perhaps gone begging for Pioneers, but they still have boost, and Fever's just been beaten to the ball, and the bottom left corner is wide open for Fiber.
Very nicely done. Amphis takes that too far away from a boostless Banana Head. Everybody flying past, and Fiber does not get faked out. He sticks to his guns and gets the first goal again. It's
the little things as well, Yummy. The spacing there from Fiber was phenomenal. He saw Fever and thought, you know what? He's a little bit crept to be watching this infield. So he sat deeper, and Amphis recognised it as well with the pass. Threw it on, and a kickoff goal makes it 2.
Feed the beast is what I say, and Fiber is growling in the midfield. Another one just delivered. Still looking to feed the beast, but ends up getting bumped away as Really just a defensive play out from Power, trying to get any touch they possibly can to throw off the defense. And now a massive demo. Torsos was there, and a goal on the board for Power.
There you go. It's a Team Power special. Just isolate that last man and look at the pre-flip into the demo. Fever coming up huge on the offense. Super Lucky with no boost. Passes it. Amphis last. 100 boost to work with. It's nice spacing from him. The demo won't pay too much. Oh, that's a great cut from Super Lockie. That was dangerous there. Team Power pushing forward. There's a shot on Banana Head. There's no connection. And Lockie's downfield with 100 boost. Chain dash misses the flick. Causes Fever to throw himself. It's Power with 12 seconds left. Can they get this ball forward? Torsos, he's got all the time in the world. He has a reset. He uses it. Is his follow-up Fever? Why?
Oh,
no, it's
no!
saved. It's a team save. 2 seconds left. Pioneers just need this one down for the 2-0. And the ball is still up just in the corner. Pioneers...
to create their own space and smart enough to get the pass across to capitalize and get goals.
What I love as well is, as you said, you know, they're utilising the space. It's not just pass plays, but when they're looking for clears, it's always sort of to the other corner. It's away from that third man on Power. So they have to spend so much time getting over there, using boost to try and keep that ball in. And Pioneers, as you said, just really smart play. There's another 50. Huge dunk. Oh, follow-up Fever. Double commit again.
Final touch there, Fiber, to make it a miracle goal. I will say, so far, seeing a few little patches of power here in Game 1 that are looking good. And Fever will find it after Banana Head creates the chaos in the defense.
Yeah, first big mistake there for Pioneers. And you just see Banana Head pre-flip catching out Fibes. And Fever... It's an open net that he will never be missing. Is finally, Yummy, for the first time this series, we do get Power scoring first.
I also am kind of interested because, you know, we've talked about how aggressive Power are being, as there's a potential shot on as immediate goal off the kickoff. I was going to say, well, there's not too much to talk about with that one. I was going to say Power are playing very aggressively, but they're sort of doing it with all the players on the ball. Why can't they be playing?
Outfield, it's almost a perfect first touch. Amphis grabs boost, pushes in as well. Super Lockie so deep, 3-on-1. Big trouble here for Pioneers. Shot on Lockie,
no.
Huge save. Torsos follow-up, even better from Fiber. Have they thrown everything here? Shot on net, Fever has to track back. Absolute chaos with 15 left.
Good thing that Fever went straight towards the net. He didn't have any boost. The temptation would have been to go for the corner, but it would have slowed him down. He's able to keep Power back on that tied game, and now 3 seconds left. Is there a chance that they can score in regulation? Looks unlikely. We go to overtime.
And this is a massive game here for Team Power. 2-0 down. They can't go 3-0. Don't want to have to reverse sweep this Pioneers lineup. Double demo coming through. Torsos takes it upstairs, gets bumped out of the way. Amphis just launches it forward. Fever catches and throws it downfield to Torsos. Double commit from Pioneers. The pressure's coming in. It's not looking great, but again, the scrambled defense paying off. Another shot on. It's over Amphis. There's the follow. It's a terrible shot.
Work it out as Fever takes that back corner boost. Looks to touch it towards Torsos, who's now sent reeling. It's been turned against the ties. He doesn't have boost. Do the opponents know? No. Banana Head gets gifted a little extra space here by Torsos, and that's all he needs. A full court rundown and a game on the board for Power.
That's the Power we know and love. Torsos pops it up. Banana Head just takes it straight off him. Reset into the dunk. Power take a huge game. Closed on the pitch, and that's what you rely on for a lot of the weekend. We haven't quite seen that normal Thieves, but for now it's been nice and solid from him. He's been getting some quality touches, particularly in defense, which is huge when he does play that third man role. Team Power with a nice win. Now they've got to try and tie this series up in game 4.
Danger's still not over. Still can't really afford to lose this game, and that's the perfect start for Power. Banana Head circling around, finds the demo, and the pass across is good enough.
Yeah, as soon as Super Lockie got cleared out, Amphis probably thought, oh, gee, I wish I didn't jump at that one. He gets found out.
I'm still waiting for Fever to have that pop-off burger again. talked about this yesterday. If he can really figure out what they're doing with this new playstyle to give himself a little space to make plays, then all of a sudden he could single-handedly turn the game around, and just as we say it, he finds the roof pinch down to toss.
They've done this so often, and it's just the pre-jump on the air dribble. Pioneers, in previously the first 2 games jump field, every second ticked off. Means a Game 4 win and a tied series for Power. This has been very impressive since the timeout. You said coaches weren't useful, Yummy. Clearly Jimmer did something, because this is completely different.
Hey, you can say it's Jimmer, I say it's a full team effort, but no one can deny how successful Jimmer has been throughout OCE history. He's pretty much coached.
That those solo plays just are not working. And you know, you mentioned Fiverr being that third man. Every time I think of solo plays, Yummy, I think of Direwolves back in the day. It's being that side that just wants to all sit in net and go for air dribbles 1v3. That is not the way to beat Power. And look at this early aggression again. Super Lucky gets a great read. Hang on a minute. Might work out down the other end. Can he run it through? He might need a pre-flip shot. Banana Head gets the save off the post.
He just needed 12 more in the tank after that landing to catch up with the ball and get a shot on before the defender could get back. But Power... Oh! Whoa, there's a huge miss! And it's a goal! Oh, the woes come back!
Oh, just when you think, Yummy, just when you think, okay, order...
Maybe an extra touch. No, he actually went for the bump instead, and Fever avoided it.
Yeah, even Fever there, though, falling off the wall. On that wall dash, which is just usually their automatic for him. Amphis with a huge beat. Again, it's crept up. Power, shot on net, and you see it there. They just fall apart structurally. And Pioneers, how clinical was that?
A momentary lapse of judgment. Torsos gunning forward right to where Fever's position.
This region's crazy. This series has been crazy. I mean, this just feels like Game 1 and Game 2. I don't know what happened in the other 2, but it's certainly back to this again, and there's another overcommit. It is a missed open net. Is the follow-up going to come through? You betcha. 3 goals. Power revert back to their original selves, and Pioneers answer off the timeout.
More than anything else, it almost just feels weird that, like... We head towards game number 6. KCP on the precipice of a grand final over the top of the unbeatable Power. That title will no longer exist if this game goes the other way. Power looking to hold on to their chances to go back to the major. Amphis misses right off the speaking of risk. Super Lucky was there, but he couldn't get to it fast enough and sends it high. They have to scramble back, Pioneers. You can't commit that hard and not expect the counter attack to happen.
That would have been absolutely ridiculous. Five still has to come up huge, and he cannot do it. Banana Head so quick. That demo so smart from Fever. Look at this. He leaves the ball and just gets 2 on the way through. Fiber trying to rotate back. But Fever, so smart from him. Try and get supersonic speed. Banana Head drops it down. Finds his teammate in Fever. Very nice here from Team Power. It's measured. It's controlled. They're doing well to kill time off the clock.
Oh, this should be a goal as well. Awkward positioning for Fiber, stuck on the backboard, not sure whether to jump down, and such a good 50 from Banana Head. It goes feeding straight out to Fever.
Yeah, so awkward from Fiber, and as you said, they backed right off, and done. It's been a fully back and forth affair. All I know is you score first, you win. But it is Champ Field. Some crazy things happen here.
Game 7. We've experienced some of the highest highs on this field, most notably in London, where this second major is going to be held. Will they be able to make another historic moment today? And who will be on the best side of that historical moment?
Yeah, and I'm just looking for the eye test early. Who's looking to push forward? Who's looking to play the passing game? Another double commit coming through from Pioneers. That's a huge 50 from Fiber. No boost to get there. Drop down, Banana Head finds a teammate. That's better from Team
Big
Power.
win.
I love this early. Fever with a beautiful shot off the corner. 12, goodness me, 31 seconds in. And this man just might be born for champion field. Bang!
All it takes is one quick win on the race. At the same time, low boost left for the KCP members, but same with the Power attack. They don't mind because they'll just happily take you away from the ball and make it awkward. They can't even get out. They're still stuck in the defense, and Power finds the second goal halfway through the game.
Man, they might just be way too composed. The experience shining through. Torsos just beats out Super Lucky third man who tried to work it around him. And Fever is looking like the sniper. Reset save just. Power still in there. Banana Head tries to get a reset himself. He's found Fever. It's a double kill from Power. That's so aggressive. Banana Head. 3-zip.
Relentless assault coming out from Power again. Banana Head stays forward to crush it in, but all three members.
Oh, I mean, it's a nice save, but they need to find a counter-attack. Fever just looking so composed here, making these beautiful challenges. Just buying enough time. Torsos is up. The speed has changed right now. And Torsos, can he join the party? Oh, you betcha. It's 4 goals on the board. It's an absolute demolition job on Champions Field.
He's the GOAT of OCE, and this is what he has done for 7 long years. A backboard angle to seal the deal when the pressure is high and when the majors are on the line. 4-0. It is done and dusted. Power cannot lose from this position.
And they just don't want to concede at all here. I mean, boy, oh boy, you look at Pioneers now, Yummy. What a missed opportunity. 2-0 up in the series, almost going 3-0 up. Losing in overtime game 3. They could have nearly had that series under wraps. Just goes to show how crucial each and every game is here in this best of 7. There's nearly another one. Torsos can't quite find it. But it's going to be Power's day so far. They're the first team through to the grand final.